everyone, and welcome to this short video where we'll take a look at how we did it. We had a lot of people asking about how we set up our AEA Online web page and our live broadcast. Well, this is a great technique and a lot of schools can use it, teachers can use it, so let's take a look at some of the basic steps that you need to do to replicate this. Well, the first thing we need to do is to set up some sort of a website page or a blog post to get ready to have our video placed there. In this case, I happen to be using a Google site, and so I created a new page for that, and I've got the page all ready to go. So that's one of the things I want to have at the ready before I begin. The next thing I need to do is to go to my Google Plus and get ready to go right before my broadcast. I'd say, 10-15 minutes before your broadcast to get everything ready. You want to start your broadcast in Google Hangouts On Air. So let's go to Google Hangouts On Air. Now that's different from the regular Hangouts, as you will see in just a moment. So here we go. We're going to start a Google Hangout On Air. And I'm going to give this a name. We'll call this Hangouts Demo and start the On Air. Now for our purposes here, I'm going to resize this window, as you can see here, for a little activity I'm going to be doing a little bit later on here. Now I am doing a little screencast, so my voice may not match up totally with the video, so that's okay. We'll make it work. Now once I have Google Plus up and ready to go, you'll notice that I do have a number of tools in Google Plus. I'm not really going to dive into the various tools of that. That's for another video, but I want to demonstrate how we set these up. So one of the things as I'm looking at as this begins to process, there we go, we have our Start Broadcast button. Don't worry, it's not broadcasting live until we click that button. But I need to do some preparation. Down here in the lower left-hand corner is a little button for links. It will give me either a URL to send to people to see the video, or I have an embed code that I'm going to use. So let me copy that embed code here for just a moment and get back to this particular web browser and also the website or the blog I want to prepare for the live broadcast. So in this case, I'm just going to edit the page. It may be different for different kinds of websites or blogs that you're using, but what I'm going to do here very quickly is click on Insert Video here, come up to my HTML tool and click on that, and you'll see right here is Insert Video here. That's a nice little marker. As I get into HTML code, I'm going to delete that and I'm going to paste my embed code. Click on Update. Almost that simple. One more thing, let's just clean this up a little bit, center it for everybody, and I do have some instructions on how to engage while we are live. And that's another thing. You may want to have some sort of back channel tool ready to go. I'm going to bring up mine here. I set up a today's meet for the broadcast so people can come in here and they can type in their questions or their comments. I'll be able to see it while I'm working. Well, let's save that page. And you will see now we have a video screen, but no video. That's because we're not broadcasting yet. Let me slide this out of the way a little bit and get back to my Google Plus Hangout screen. Well, when you're ready to broadcast, go ahead and click on the broadcast button. And I will do so right now. And it will give me a reminder that I am broadcasting live and that it will record it. So it's beginning to start. There we go. We are now live. Now, even though it may not show up on the website yet, it is recording and it is broadcasting this. So you can just go ahead and get started. Also, you'll notice a little yellow live up here just to remind you that you are broadcasting live. Not to worry, only those people who have the URL or the embed code of the website you're going to broadcast will actually see it. So let's go see if it actually is working. Let me slide this out of the way and bring this back up and click on this little window here. So it's beginning to start. There we go. Yes, it is. It is broadcasting live as we're doing this demo. Very nice. Now, we continue our broadcast, we share our screen, we do what we need to do, and when we're all finished, all we have to do is to click on the Stop Broadcasting button. There we go. Once we stop broadcasting, that video will now be recorded in YouTube, and you can utilize it any way that you wish. Now let's go there for just a moment. I'm going to minimize this screen, get back to this view. So now this particular video is no longer live, but it is being recorded and processed. So it's not going to be ready right away. It's going to take a few minutes for YouTube to do that. But remember that when you do record it, it records it as a public video. Here's one I did for the Hangouts just a little while ago on Lit2Go. It is set to public. One of the things you may want to do, it's totally up to you, because public is searchable on the web, you may want to change it to a different setting or a viewable setting. So you just have to click on that. You're going to get to your YouTube video settings and change it from public maybe to unlisted. That way it is not searchable on the web. It all depends on how you're going to be using that video. All right. Well, that's how we did it. Those are the basic steps. One of the things that you may want to be thinking about is how you might be able to use that. And certainly you can capture live events at your district or your buildings, maybe some instruction, dare I say flipped classroom, maybe even professional development activities within your school, building, or curriculum area. I suggest keeping them short if you're doing some recording, but I think you're going to find this very beneficial any way that you do use it. Well, I hope you found the video helpful. Have a good day.